The Netherlands, known for many exceptional things such as cheese, flowers, diverse wildlife and epic music festivals. But most of you pike fanatics will probably know the Netherlands for fishing. You will probably know the big lakes that hold gigantic fish, but most of us in the Netherlands start fishing from the banks, in the literally thousands and thousands of small canals and creeks, a style of fishing that is known as polder fishing.
Whoa, yo. Yes. Oh. How many times did it took your bait? Like 4 times?
Oké, dit is dan wel hard in plaats van wat zachter.
Oh ja.
Dat schiet van links naar rechts.
Ah, fuck. Ja. Ah. Oei. So much fun fishing the way we were fishing when we were 14 years old.
Today I'm out with Frans and we are gonna target Dutch polder pike. And for those who don't know, polders are a word for...
Polders are areas where the Dutch made the land dry and they made little canals to pump the water into the big rivers.
So it's all like man-made systems and filled with water. We cultivated the land and created excellent fishing water. It's winter time, so it's cold, and one of the reasons why you can fish these areas is because during summer it's nearly impossible to fish here, I guess.
Yeah, there's a lot of weeds and lily pads and stuff like that.
And also it's just really shallow. It's like a meter deep or something like that.
Yeah.
So we need to fish shallow. We're gonna do that with a variety of baits. I'm gonna focus on using the chubby chaser. You got the viper.
Yes. I am shedding it today. Not shagging, but shedding. I've got a little viper with a jig head in it of 10 grams and a little stinger hook. So the smaller fish also stay on.
Let's head out and see if we can catch some pike. It's not a numbers game, I think. We're not going to get to 20 or 30. And it's also not a game where you catch like a 1 meter 30 pike. But it is a lot of fun. You have like typical Dutch scenery combined with, you know, just being out in this, you know, grim and cold winter. Well, it's not really grim. We got full sun today. We had some frost this morning. And we're just going to walk a lot of kilometers to hopefully catch a couple pike.
Let's go.
Come on.
Oops. Yo! Oh. Ik miste hem, gek. Oh.
5 minutes into the game, already 2 pike sort of lost. It's freezing cold, but the sun is shining. We're lucky to have this little stream behind us that's flowing through nicely, because I think we would have a problem of frozen solid streams everywhere.
That's what you get when you had a boat angler out here.
Nice!
Wow, inhaled it.
That's a really long pliers.
Oh, fuck!
So we got the first fish on the chubby chaser. I pimped it with some orange BKK trebles just to make it stand out a little more. I was expecting the water to be really murky, but it seems that seems to be quite okay. It is much more clear than some of the lakes in the Netherlands at the moment, because the wind is just, it's too much. It's really too much to fish out on the big lakes, and also the rivers are pushing a lot of water through from Germany and other countries. And it's just super murky, and for pike fishing that is far from ideal.
Ah, fuck.
Yes. Ooh. Close one. Oh, die sloot helemaal dicht. I am switching to a little wingman. Simple setup. Got a little too big treble underneath it, but it is what it is. And haven't weighted down, so it's just a shallow screw with a split ring and a swivel. And a split ring and a swivel. We need to walk all the way that way, and then we need to come back to the car again, and then we're going to switch to another spot. But for now, we got a long stretch ahead, and from what I've heard from Frans, there's some current in there, a little bit more murky water, so we might want to change things up with a rattle inside. But the first stretch is clear, so I'm going to fish with the wingman now. Frans is going to continue with the wiper, see if we can catch a couple more fish. Ik zag hem in één keer aankomen zetten. Ja. Nou. Oh, hey.
Pak hem. Ja, dat moet wel een keer pakken, hè?
Oh,
Hij bestaat niet.
kijk dan. Dat is wel gek. Wauw. Hij ligt gewoon te kijken hier. Nice!
This was crazy. This one was really fearless. How many times did it took your bait? Like four times?
Yeah.
Only
just,
the tail?
Only the tail all the time.
Barely even hook. Looks like we're frozen in our tracks. Oh no! Oh yeah. No! The flowing water seems to come from that little.
Yeah, a little pond over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little side channel over there, but
side channel, and that one is not flowing at all. So
no,
it's frozen.
I don't think it's gonna be unfrozen today here. So.
Arrived at a new spot, a bit more residential. I'm really enjoying myself, and the pike we are getting are small, but the takes are super hard. It's just so much fun fishing the way we were fishing when we were 14 years old.
As explained before, you want to pack light, don't bring too much stuff. Just a couple soft baits, small jerk baits. Don't go too big either. I know it's really strange for me saying that, but just downsize it a little. I won't go any bigger than 16, 17 centimeters, that's the max I guess. Now I'm gonna switch to one of the Scout brims. Frans is fishing with the Viper 16 and the Chubby Chaser, which has been really successful for us on fishing from the boat, but also fishing from the banks. This one is my favorite. I pimped it with some orange beaker cage trebles just to make it stand out a little bit more because the water is quite murky. One cool tip: throw these in your bag. Just put these little hook protectors from Savage Gear. Put them on, throw it in your bag, zip it down, and you're good to go. In terms of rods, just bring one. I'm using a pike fight rod, which is a casting weight up to 110 gram. It is 8'6". I don't know what that is in centimeters, but I think it's 2 meters and 58 centimeters or something like that. Scout brim, treble, split ring, swivel and a split ring, You could use a stinger from Söder, but I'm fishing it today like this. It has a tiny bit of weight underneath the belly, and then you just pierce the treble underneath it. That makes it run really nice and straight. Now in these systems you can fish the scout brim without any attached weight on it, but if you do want to fish it a bit more deep, in case you're fishing from the boat or another situation, Söder now has these fast lead sinkers which range from 5 gram to 18 gram. Usually we fish with 2 different baits. Frans is doing the steady retrieve and I'm doing the jerkbait stuff, but since Frans is getting more and more of the takes, I'm trying to catch something on the scout brim which I can also do a steady retrieve with.
Hey, kiss. Hey. Hello. Hello. Hey Frans. Yeah, let's get the treble out of the way.
Just spooked one over there.
Should have made a couple casts before I walked to the shore.
Cause I can tell you a thirsty beat. Look how the stars got you worshiping. You wanna slide, go to work, baby. Work, baby.
Oh jee, de popo. Oh jee.
Hey Gina, wij hebben een melding gekregen van dat er misschien mogelijk foto's werden gemaakt. Dus vandaar dat we even aan het komen kijken voor een...
Oké.
Ja, dus ik weet niet of het... U bent gewoon lekker aan het vissen?
Ja, we zijn onszelf aan het,
Oh kijk,
aan het filmen.
Aan het filmen over
Ja.
daar. Prima, er was iemand te bezorgd dat er misschien mogelijk foto's werden gemaakt.
Nou ja, mensen dachten dat jullie misschien inbrekers zijn die voorverkenning aan het doen zijn. Je kan het meestal wel zien aan mensen, aan de uitrusting die ze hebben, of ze het serieus nemen of niet.
Ja, dat snap ik, ja.
Wat is precies, hoe werkt dit dan?
Nou, dit is een stuk kunstvaat. Gewoon een soort rubberachtig spul.
Heb jij die ook eraan? Of heb jij...
Ja, ik heb iets anders. Tik je door het water heen. Dat is dan wel een hakje in plaats van het zachte.
Oh ja.
En dat schiet van links naar rechts en dan kan je mee spelen en dan stil laten hangen en dan... Hey, succes, werk vandaag. Hoi, hoi.
Oh, fuck.
Hoi.
Ja, yes. Ah.
So we are casting these little small canals and creeks, which is, I think, really Dutch. I think you only find this in the Netherlands. It's really hard to find something like this in Sweden or in maybe in Germany. There's not much current in the water. And the clarity can change from day to day. If it has been raining a lot, then you will notice that the water is getting a bit murky. And you really need to pay attention to changes in instruction stuff. Little pipes that come into the water, little bridges, spots where it narrows down, or other obstacles in the water, because especially now in wintertime, the vegetation dies down and there's little places to hide for pike where they want to ambush the bait fish that swim along. So a sunken boat or a little bridge or a pipe that comes into the water is a perfect hideout for a pike to lay down and ambush a fish that swims by. And in our case, that's a little salt bait.
Daar verderop waar onze huizen staan.
Ja, daar wordt het weer bereden, toch?
Breder, iets troebeler.
And they came for my little chubby chaser. Let's get her back quickly.
Hangen. Ah, los. Hier, nog een keer. Ja. Ah. Hangen. As I was telling you a few moments ago, I usually have them on the single hook of the head, and this one is on the stinger. And my feeling with fish like this is always that when you don't use a stinger, you'll feel a tap and then miss a little fishy like this. See if I can unhook it with my hand. Spawn from previous year, I guess. Beautifully made predator.
Yep. Ja, ik mis er een, Ja, ah. Wow, yo.
Hangen.
Nice.
Looks like the little bugger has been taken by a bigger one at some point.
Wat? Best little. Wow. Ah, gadverdamme gek.
Oh.
Fuck.
I started hunting.
Wow. You told me that, yeah, there's pike hunting. I'm like, no way, you actually saw it? That's a nice polder pike as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chase. That's so cool. You saw hunting?
Yeah.
In this little creek. It's like a little side channel of the main channel, so let's get it back.
Wow, and this is such a little stream. It's literally nothing.
That's it, guys. We're done for today. We had a really great day. Lots of action. Not every single pike stayed on the hooks, but you know, it is what it is. And we walked quite a lot of kilometers, so it was a really fun day and really good to be out here because it's been a while since I fished like this for more than 10 years. I think so.
Wow.
Yeah, let's prep for the spring season. Finally some fishing on the shallows. Hopefully the wind will play nice because there has been quite horrible the past couple of weeks. But then again, this is a great alternative to do. So if you want to get out of the Dutch Polder systems, make sure to do so. Bring some jerkbaits, some salt baits, and you're good to go. Subscribe to the Söder YouTube channel, and we'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!